Thinking of starting your business in Nigeria but don't know where to begin? What if I told you you can register your business online yourself without paying agents hundreds of thousands and get it done the right way? In the next few minutes, I will walk you through the CAC portal step by step so you can take the first real step towards owning your business today. Let's move to our portal right away. In this stage of this video on CAC Business Registration Nigeria Shilladrim 247, you will see how the CAC portal looks like. You will also see the different parts of the portal, the different segments of the portal, and how you can navigate through it easily and steadily without having any issue. Because on the CAC portal, we have so many different parts, so many different places for different registration after signing up, where you will reserve your business name, your company name, or your NGO is different from where you will register it. Where you are going to register your name is different from where you are going to see the name approval once it has been approved. Where you register your business name is different from where you will register your company name. So, all of this and many more are what we will be looking at on this chapter of our video. Just make sure you watch this video from the beginning till the end for you to understand the step-by-step way to navigate through the CAC portal. Even if you are a beginner, even if you are coming across this video today. So let's go into it. Before I take us through the practical aspect of this video, I am going to be telling us some of these things that you need to pay attention to, which is when you are registering your business, make sure you pay attention to those areas that you are registering on as a first timer or a new person or a new user on the site, so that you will not be parabolating and be asking questions repeatedly. When you are to navigate to look for what you are doing on a particular page, make sure you observe it and do the needful so as to get your business registered on time and at once. If anybody should ask question related to what I have explained in this video, then I will know that you did not watch the video. And not watching the video is more or less like putting your business name in jeopardy, because I have stated out everything you need to do and put in place in the right way in each of the section of this video. So let's proceed to the practical aspects of this, where you will understand the different places to go to, the different places to navigate to when you are on the CAC portal. So here right now, after you might have create your account, you are expected to log in. So you'll be logging in using your email and the password that you've used while you were creating your account. So right now, all you need to do is to input your email here, and then you input your password here. Once you input your email and password, you click on log in. You click on login this way, and an OTP will be sent to that email that you had dropped when you were registering. So what you need to do is to go to your email to check out the OTP. You can see that. Just copy the OTP and come down here to paste it. Make sure you are fast, if not, thing will elapse and you can see what it says. So you go again and make sure you are copying the correct OTP. Still counting, and my OTP is saying incorrect, so I need to allow it to wait so that I can request for another OTP. So once you input your OTP the right way, then you are good to go. It's going to log you in. So let's go again. Resend OTP code. You can see the 60 seconds is counting down. So waiting for the OTP to surface. Paste and click on submit. You can see it loads up and open up for me. So that is how you log in after you are successfully registered on the CAC portal. So right now I will be taking us through all of this interface on the portal. Let's proceed. So guys, let me quickly show us some kind of things that we need to know, some differences on this particular portal. I observe and I see, due to the question that some people are asking, that they are yet to understand the portal properly. Here is what you are missing out. Yes, you are missing something and you are not paying attention to. If you are saying you are not seeing your certificate after you've make use of it and it's showing use, what you need to do is to observe the page you are checking that particular thing from. What page is it? It is that page that thing is that will determine where you are going to get it. How to differentiate the page for your reservation and the page for your registration. Yes, do you know how to differentiate the page for your name reservation and the page for your name registration? Yes, for those who don't know, we have two different space in this place. So the first one is the page where you register and reserve your business name, which is the first place you are going to see once you have logged in into your portal properly. And on that page you will be seeing all of these things here. You'll be seeing these three lines at the left hand side. You will see name reservation. You will see the place to log out from. You are going to see not submitted applications. You are going to see queried applications. You are going to see pending application, which are, if those applications are pending, it means they are yet to be checked by CAC. That's why they are still on pending. And anyone that has queried, it means you need to do some kind of correction on that particular one. Now, where you have approved applications, those are the application that has been approved by CAC, and you can go ahead to make use of them, to register them fully. Now, when you come down to this place where I have different, my number 1 to 10 lists of registrations, you are going to see those that are businesses, the ones that are company. You are going to see them there. So, and each of it has their own dates. Now, at the front of each of it, you are going to see approved, you will see used, you will see not submitted. All of these words has what they work for. They has what they meant. They have their own interpretation. So we will be taking it one after the other. When you see approve on this particular first page, it means that that business name has been approved by CAC, and CAC has said, okay, you can move ahead to go and register. So that is how you know with that you're approved. If you now see any name that has used, 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 that means that name has already been registered and it had already been approved in this section of registration. So now that is what used mean. You can no longer see it here again, to be used at this end. Then when you say not submitted means those application or those businesses that some people started filling and at the edge of something, or towards them ending or finishing that, particular registration, they had to stop it because of one thing or the other. So when they came back, they could not continue with that name, or they just left that name, or the name they use, they want to change it. One thing or the other happened that made them to leave that particular name on that spot. So that is where you see not submitted application. There are applications that people try to start but they did not finish it, simply because they did not need it. They don't want to make use of it. So that is what you see in that not submitted applications. I hope you understand all of this now. Yes, the next interface that we will look into is this place that we have status. When you click on status, you are going to see not submitted, you are going to see pending, you are going to see approved, you are going to see queried. So here, that is what you are going to be seeing here under the status. Each of these are what I've explained earlier. Okay, I think I've not talked about I talked about approve, I talked about pending, I've talked about all the status. The status are these 4 boxes that you are seeing on the screen right now. So that is that about that. And if you come to the next one, which is all classification. All classification means the business name, company name, limited liability partnership. You see it under the classification. Now, once you are done with this particular interface, if you don't know, let me tell you that this first interface is different from the interface you'll be using for your registration. Now, the next question you will want to ask is that, how will I get to the place where I will register my business, which is the registration site? If you know that, okay, this business thing that was approved, if you click on it, then you go to business registration, it will take you straight to the portal and the site of the business registration that you want to start. So you can go through here, or you come back and come to these three lines at the upper part of your phone. You are going to click on that three line that is at the left hand side of your phone. Once you click on it, you see another table will come out. So this table that comes out now, you are going to look carefully here and pick the one you want. Pre-incorporation, name reservation, name requiring consent, registration, then post incorporation. So all these are the other layers of stages that you need to look into and make sure you know how you want to navigate through them. Now let's assume you want to go to a particular business name that has already been registered on the portal before. What you need to do is to come to this place still at your left hand side and click on register. So it will now take you straight to the registered portal. Now you are on another portal. Now you have left the reservation portal on its own. If you look at this upper part now, it says registration. So this is the registration spot where all your certificates will be. So you cannot be at the reservation spot and be looking for certificates. Then you'll be saying, oh, I did not see the certificates did not show and it was approved, this and that. No, it simply means you are searching the wrong place. You are not searching where you ought to search. You are not searching where you're supposed to look into. Now this one here, let me explain this particular portal to us also. Here you can see not submitted application, you can see pending application, you can see queried application, you can see approved application. All of these are the application on this particular side of this registration, which is the registration portal. You can see it's different now. It's of two different things. The first one is the first stage of the business registration, which is that of the first one, reservation. Now we are on registration. So with this, I believe you should know that, oh yes, I can now print my certificate. So once you come to this page, you are going to see different options like view application, download receipts, download certificate, download status reports. That is where you can now download your status report and download your certificate or your customer certificate and send it straight to them. I hope you get this. So if you've watched this video to this extent and you are yet to like this video, kindly like it, drop your questions here on the channel, and any other question you have that you think are sensitive question, drop it in the group and I will give an answer to your question. So here is how you can differentiate between your reservation stage and your registration stage. Now we are going to move to the next video. I'm going to show you how you can download your receipts, your status report, your certificates. Let's go there. I will see you in the next video.